Alright, I should probably apologize in advance for the terrible quality. I don't know why the camera's so cloudy, but I can't seem to clean it, so... But I wanted to make sure I got this done, and I don't know if my video camera is able to handle it right now. So, yes, that's the long and the short of it. Let's get into why I'm here. I have a shitty album. And I don't know if you can see that. From what I can tell, it's showing backwards, so I may have to fix that in post. But it's a Halloween dance party mix from the group Drew's Famous, which is basically a bunch of cover artists for the most part. I've got another one of theirs in my car. This is actually pretty good. I don't know if I would recommend it, but it's pretty solid. Like, again, these aren't entirely accurate to the original, but they're good alternatives if you can't get them. So, let's see if I can focus in on this. We've got stuff like, you know, Monster Mash Hoedown mix and Time Warp Club mix. And Ring My Bell, which I'm not familiar with. So, we're going to listen to this. Not completely, I don't want to listen to all of these all the way through. I just want to take a little bit of time and show you something really scary this Halloween. Because these suck. Or at least some of them do. Hopefully, y'all can hear this. If not, I'll try and dub over. Alright, they ruined it. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't put pauses right at, like... Don't! If you're building to a climax, don't pause before you hit it! Especially a split-second pause, because that ruins the build. Sorry. I'm already pissed off about that. Great. This is gonna get worse. Tempted to listen to the rest of this because I don't want to get to the next one because I half expect like, I don't like the concept of a hoedown mix of one of the best songs ever made, and I stand by that. I want to make it clear I stand by that. That's one of the best songs ever made in my opinion. But anyway. All right. I want to see someone do a busted version of this. I'm sorry. I can't help it. That would actually be kind of cool. Sorry, I can't help it. I got the thought in my head and now it's stuck there. Alright. Okay, that actually worked. I know you're gonna have slight differences with different people doing it, but come on. I ain't afraid of no ghost. It's so casual. If you say I ain't afraid of no ghost, you're rushing it like you're actually afraid and you're trying to hide it. I guess in its own way that's kind of funny. Okay, much better. Still sound afraid, which is kind of funny. Alright, this is not too bad. I'll bake it. I still don't like the slight pauses. It throws me off. But anyway, I am noticing they're not there as often. So there's that. I don't know why they started with them. Oh, it hurt. All right. Okay. I don't know what that accomplishes, but here we go. Good job, I guess. What the fuck? God damn it! Ugh! That's disgusting. I don't even know if I can finish this, but I'm gonna try. Did I hear that? Okay, yeah, no, screw that. Oh, Adam's family. I see. They did it again, I think.
They're all together, the Addams family. Their house is a museum. When people come to see them, they really are a scream. The Addams family.
That sounds like Candy Crush. Sorry.
We'll get a witch's shawl up, a broomstick you can crawl up. We're gonna pay a call up, the Addams family.
Alright, cool. I don't know if this is really dance-worthy. Okay. God. Okay. What was that, you guys? Oh, God, that was great. I probably need to skip this next one because it's Thriller. Yeah, I probably need to skip this or DMCA is going to really shoot me down if they haven't already. They're probably going to already have shot me down. I don't know, I just feel like I need to review this. Because, like, what the hell? Easy still got a good person to sing this at least. Okay, I need to skip to the important part of this song. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, hang on. Before I actually get there, I want to call attention to the fact that Thriller is probably the best conga I've ever heard. Hey, hang on. Give it a second. You'll see what I mean. Think about it. Sorry, I keep thinking it every time I hear that song because I noticed it once and I was like, oh! Sorry, I couldn't help it. I knew it. It still sounds awkward. It's like they couldn't do anywhere near as well as Price did. You know what I mean? Like, they can't hit the ominous without going super bassy. And I don't know. Something about that just doesn't feel right. Granted, I can't do it either. As much as I'd like to, I can't seem to hit that. So. Okay. Anything interesting else on here? There's a lot of stuff that I'm not familiar with. Like, I think next one I know. Knock on Wood, Ring My Bell, Gonna Make You Sweat, Trick or Treat Part 2, and I don't know what that means. Poison Punch, Dance Till You Drop, Casting a Spell. That's not anything I'm familiar with. Spooky Groove, The Dead Will Dance, Transylvania. I'm not familiar with any of these. So I'll just jump on to the next, like, 2 that I know. And if anyone wants me to go back and have a listen to the others, I will. Yeah, this has a rave feel to it already. I like it. Which is kind of good for Time Warp, actually. Who would have thought? Anyway. I think they only replaced his lines. Because the 2 girls sound the same, or close enough. I wish they'd actually gotten a real crowd to sing that all together, but whatever.
It's just a jump to the left.
It's a little slow, but that's to be expected. think it's pretty good. Yeah, okay, so it is a different, yeah. I mean, of course it was, but like, I don't know, it's similar enough that you could potentially believe that it's not. So, good job on that call. I think they get the other one right too. We'll hear it in a second. I think they only messed up him, and it's not even messed up. It's just like could have been better with the screaming bits because they're kind of what make it work. Although I guess part of that is that it's just so slow compared to the original, and it's not even that slow. It's like maybe 4 to 6 BPM difference, I think. I think that's about 5 different. I'm not particularly good with that timing though, so I'll double check and Future will put it up on screen, I guess. Anyway, they got her all right. All right, let's jump to. Here we go. Yeah, okay, they didn't mess with this one at all. I can already tell they did not mess with it. They don't have a mixed version or anything. I think they just re-recorded the original song. Because that's not Carl Douglas singing. But this is not like the Jack Black and CeeLo Green version or whatever it is. Alright, so there we go. This is why I wanted to do this, by the way. They took the full version of this song and tried to redo it. And they hit one thing wrong in such a way that I have to rage about it. Now, most of the rhythm is shifted slightly. It doesn't mess with too much. But there are certain places where this can really mess with it. And there's one part where they actually mess it up. The rest, it's shaky, but they get it. You can tell this is recorded by a white guy. Oh, sorry, I couldn't help it. Even Jimmy Buffett made the joke of white people have been working on rhythm for a long time and still have a long way to go. It's... Alright. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. If you are familiar with the song, you probably know what goes on for most of this. That's it. One, how the hell do you not know who David Letterman is? I'm sorry. David Letter. That's all they said. What? Come on. Secondly, now that I know, because I didn't when I first wanted to record this, now that I know that there's actually a version of the original, like, Will Smith recordings that use this line, like this extra bit of these extra verses, basically, the extra lines. I'm sorry, I'm trying to process how mad I am over this. Now that I've heard there's a Will Smith version that uses these extra lines, I can't understand how they messed this rhyme up. Okay. For the 3 or 4 people who are bothering to listen to this, who haven't heard the original, the version that most people hear is a shortened one. It was burning in my room like an oven. My bed was soaked with sweat and man, I was bugging. I checked the clock and it stopped at 12:30 and melted. It was so darn hot and I was thirsty. I went downstairs, grabbed some juice or a Coke, flipped the TV on, and then I almost choked when I flipped the TV off, and then I almost choked when I heard this awful voice coming from behind. It said, "You turned off David Letterman, now you must die." So, from behind it said, "You turn off David Letterman now. You turn off David Letterman now. You must die." I can't wrap my head around the fact they keep forgetting it's David Letterman. Anyway, they replaced the part that would rhyme in the rhythm from behind to said, and that means you can't use die because the rhyme is now dead. I don't get how they didn't see that being a problem. It's driving me crazy. I'm assuming, because I've never actually seen Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't like slasher films. I'm assuming that something along the lines, "If you turned off David Letterman, now you must die," is actually a line from the films. But that's the only reason I can think they kept it without fixing that. And if that was something that they wanted to keep in, then they needed to make sure they hit the rhythm properly. And they didn't. So, the way you'd fix that line, obviously, is either you say it like the original. "I heard this awful voice coming from behind. It said, 'You turn on David Letterman, now you must die,'" which is slant rhyme, but I'm used to it, and most people are, and it lines up well enough. Or, "I heard this awful voice from behind. It said, 'You turn off David Letterman, now you are dead.'" Come on. Come on. It's not that hard. It took me maybe 2 minutes. Like, it took me 2 minutes to get that. Not right now. The first time I listened to it and realized that that was so off. The rest of this is actually fine. Why is this one thing wrong? I don't know how they did that. It baffles me. Anyway, I'm sorry. I had to get that out there because A, that Monster Mash version is just horrendous. The idea was bad enough, but you didn't have to just go, "Oh, that's right." But when I heard that, I was kind of getting into it, and then they did that. And again, the rest of it's fine. I apologize for making this video because I wanted to make a rant about a shitty Party Mix album, but I kind of felt it needed to be said because, my God, I've been meaning to do this for like 2-3 years. Ever since I bought this stupid thing. I paid $5. I feel ripped off. Anyway, So, hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope I can get something decent ready for Halloween as well. I probably won't, but I'm going to try. It's like, what, 5 days? 6? No, 5 after today. So I don't think I've got a lot of chance. But I'm going to try and get this at least up before then, if that's the case. Alright, y'all take care and have a great holiday.